Good morning. First, I would like to invite all the young and the young at heart to come forward and get comfortable at home for a time for all ages. So this morning, we are talking about how we can pay attention to the presence or the spirit of a place to learn and connect and to grow from that. And so I would like to demonstrate one way to do that with this place, our church, our spiritual home. The first thing that I do when I'm trying to connect is to quiet down and to open my senses and take in the surroundings of the place. So I'm going to ask Kevin for a little help if he's able to show you all at home what I'm looking at and this beautiful sanctuary here. So as we're looking out, you can see we have all this beautiful light and this beautiful space to gather together as a community. And so I'm thinking my first clue is that community and celebrating community together is really important to the spirit of this place. And then actually, look at this. We've got these people in the pews, even though we don't have physically people here. And that is something really incredible to hold up. And if you look at the farthest, all the way to the left, you will see Latimer. And he is an ancestor of our faith tradition, and he's right here projecting into our sanctuary, into this place. And so I'm going to invite you back to the center here and invite us to think about the story of Latimer, one of the ancestors of our faith tradition, a Unitarian, as a way into understanding the spirit of this place. Latimer, he was born in 1848, not too far from here in Chelsea, Massachusetts, at a time when his parents, as Black Americans, had to escape from slavery, and they had to work very, very hard and sacrifice in order to provide Lewis that freedom that he had in his life. So Lewis, perhaps because he understood how hard that was and how horrible it was to be a slave from his parents, he enlisted in the Navy and he fought to abolish slavery in this country in the Civil War. He enlisted at the age of 15. So there's my second clue that I'm thinking from his life that I wanted to share with you all is his commitment to working for the fair and equal treatment of everyone, regardless of the color of skin or any other differences, which is so important to our community. We learn that from the story of him as one of our ancestors. So Lewis, when he came back to Boston after he was in the Navy, he got a job as an office assistant in a patent law firm. And this is something really incredible about him. He watched as they were creating these mechanical drawings for patents, which were important to show, the special and specific ideas that were being patented. And he taught himself how to do this. And I have an example. This isn't something that he did, but this is an example of a very, very precise drawing of our church. I don't know if you can see it at home or not, but he was doing such precise drawing that they promoted him to a drafter for these patents. And so this is a third thing that I want to hold up from his story about the spirit of this place is this commitment to constant learning and growth, which is so important to us. So Lewis, as he grew, he got married and he started to co-invent new ideas himself and invent new ideas himself. And one of the things he's known for is an improvement on the very first light bulb that Thomas Edison made. Because the light bulb that Thomas Edison made would only last for a couple days, and then it would go out. So it wasn't very practical. Well, Lewis Latimer actually created a patent for a type of a filament that was in the light bulb so that it would last for longer. And this was so important, then he was hired to help install these lights all across Canada and North America and London, and he successfully completed that. So he went on and he invented lots of other things. He invented a safety elevator, because the first elevators were not very safe at all. And he invented a hygienic room that was used in hospitals, and lots of other things. And so the fourth thing I want to hold up from his story about the spirit of this place is this commitment to the use of reason and the results of science, which is one of the sources of our faith tradition and was so important in his life story. And so I want to leave you with this skill set and this invitation to think about how to connect to the spirit of a place, and to remember that you are part of the spirit of this place. Whenever you live out the values of our community, you are walking on holy ground. Thank you, and see you soon. Hello, friends. I hope you enjoyed the story of Lewis Latimer. I wonder what was inspiring to you from the story of Lewis Latimer. And I'm wondering if there are other ancestors and heroes from our faith tradition that come to mind for you that you'd like to share about the spirit of this place. And I'm wondering what values you feel like you live out, and the things that you do in your life that make you proud to be part of our community, and things maybe that you think we should do more of. I hope you enjoy these questions and can think about them together with some of the other people in your pod. Take care.